Welcome to Bleachers to Speakers. I'm your host, June. I got my boy Foster with me, and we are back to do another featured player of the week. We are specializing this week in NFL draft prospects with the draft right around the corner. Without further ado, Mr. Brad Foster Holmes, aka B. Foster. We'll talk about this next person.
All right. The next person we're going to talk about is Brock Bowers out of Georgia. He is a tight end. He is slightly undersized at 6'3", 243 pounds, but very, very fast, a big play threat. He was he's measured in at 4'4" at the 4.48 in the 40-yard dash, which is very fast. Um, he had decent production this year: 56 receptions, 714 yards, and 6 touchdowns. His actual best productive year was his freshman year when he had 13 touchdowns. So, but he's the undisputed top ranked tight end. He ranks fourth athleticism wise at that position, and he has got a good blend of acceleration, speed, and body control and hands. Um, he's a high volume tight end. He led the team in receptions all 3 years that he played there. He has good pacing in his route running to beat man-to-man covers, but he can also exploit zone pockets as well. And the most underrated attribute that he has is that he has the ability to break tackles and add yardage onto his runs. As far as his weaknesses, he needs to be more forceful in his blocking. Like I said, he's a little bit undersized at tight end, so he needs to improve his blocking. He needs to be more savvy on his underneath routes. Like I said, he's a big play guy. He can definitely stretch the field, but he can improve on his route running on the underneath routes. He has a limited catch radius, and he lacks the the measurables as far as being the biggest, strongest, biggest arms, biggest hands, things of that nature. So there may be a adjustment period for him when he gets to the next level and he's going up against bigger guys, faster guys. So as far as the talent and the skill, he definitely has that. But there may be a little bit of an adjustment because he is a little bit undersized. I kind of just did this one for the hell of it. I don't see us. Well, first of all, he's going to be the first tight end taken off the board probably in the first 10, 15 picks. And we already have the best tight end in the world right now. Yep, I said that. The best tight end in the world. So it would be a fantasy world where we would have both of them on the field at the same time or just at our disposal. But we already have our Brock Bowers in Detroit with Sam Laporta. So, I mean, we are looking to build upon our depth at that position, but Bowers is likely to be off the board. I've seen him going to the Chargers, actually. That's kind of the reoccurring one that I've seen. So another little toy for Herbert to play with. But yeah, that's Brock Bowers.
Well, we also have to take a look at the competition too. He's more than likely. You never know with the draft, but let's be real. He's not going to be a Detroit Lion. However, he's going somewhere, and it's good to look at the competition as well. Once again, Foster, you've done a fantastic job. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube. Also, check us out on all streaming podcast platforms. That's Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that streams a podcast audio wise. Type in Bleachers to Speakers, FFSN in the search. Follow us. Hit the alert button so you'll get all of the drops that we do and download the episodes. Peace.